Hey everybody, this is Calvin Waite. I trade crypto for a living. I'm not a registered or licensed financial advisor, planner, or broker, so nothing on this channel should be taken as a recommendation to buy or sell. I also trade all of these things, so I probably have a vested interest in there. But there's plenty of entertainment value and lots of education, so this will be awesome. For those of you who didn't know, my subscription channel is live. So look at the link in the description over at cryptoinfluencers.com and you can see how I make all of my trades and what I do and what I think about everything. This channel is for more hypothetical and looking at trends, and the other one is for actual trading, so you might be interested in that.
Good morning, everybody. Well, I just wanted to do a quick follow-up. I found this site called ultrasound.money, and it shows you the inflation, essentially the money supply change since the merge. So you can click this button here to simulate what it would have done without the merge and where we are right now. So pretty amazing. With the without the merge, we would have added 16,800 Ethereum to the Ethereum money supply, and instead we've only added 400. So it's amazing. And once if we ever get to a high volume period of time, some kind of event with NFTs or whatever applications, DeFi and other things on Ethereum, then the burn will go up and we could actually be deflationary. Because of the traffic after the merge, just transfers of Ethereum, so much Ethereum had burned that we were actually deflationary there for the first 12 hours. So pretty interesting stuff. So anyway, major difference with if the buy side is consistent prior to the merge and the inflation rate is now dropped off, this will do a lot to help with price on Ethereum. So it's just a matter of patience and waiting. The fundamentals that are in play here are going to make an impact. So once the whales are done messing around, we'll be in pretty nice shape. So I wanted to look at Bitcoin first of all. And there's one thing that I was wanting to fix. Let me just go to the weekly chart really fast. So the weekly, we have a giant downward slope here. We probably won't touch this for, it'll be April. I mean, we could play in this triangle for quite a while, but this line here is pretty important for our weekly. So I'm gonna do a little bit of cleanup here. We only want to see it on weekly. We don't need to see it on everything else. And then daily, our most important chart, our line is here. And it did not come into play. So I'm going to make an adjustment since we have a little more information on our hands. This ended up not being, this did not become the line. So I'm going to put it right here. And we're going to watch how this plays out. This line here is our downward resistance that we've never crossed before. And then we have our other lines kind of laid out. So with price action right here, we are looking, if we go exactly sideways, we'll be looking at mid-October before we start fighting this, but I think we'll interact with it sooner. And we will see how this entire situation plays out. The one thing I wanted to point out on Bitcoin is look at the color of our candle today. We haven't closed this, but we will likely close it. In 8 hours, we have flipped from red to yellow. The reason why is because our 50 has crossed above our 100. So when the 50's on top, we're no longer in the red zone. Now, what that means is that we are having a major consolidation here. When our 100 is now below the 50, that means that things are really starting to level off. And if you look at the 100 chart here, 100 days ago was June 8th. So tomorrow, this candle will no longer be a part of the average. And this candle closed at 30,200. Next day, here, 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 here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more days. And everything above 22,500 will be out of the 100 average. That means the 100 is going to be very low. 100 is going to be right in the middle here. And when the price action is close to the 100 and the 50's trading above it, I mean, this would be amazingly bullish if the price action was above the 50 and 100. But we'll be nearing touches with the 100 very, very soon. And I kind of wanted to let you see, back in 2018, when we were in the same situation, this was the situation that we were in. This chart was a little different because our price action was above everything. But as the 100 came down, and it's a little harder to see since I've got these dots instead of solid lines, but as the 100 came down, breaking above the 100 was the game changer. This is when Bitcoin never looked back. So we broke above the 100, but it took until the 50 crossed above the 100, and that happened right here. And then now let me zoom out, and you can kind of see where we were in the cycle. When the 50 crossed above the 100 and price action was above both of them, we were essentially done consolidating, and we went straight up from there. So what's missing in our current situation, our current cycle? We did have a moment when we were above the 50 and 100, but price action is not above there. So we have a little bit of work to do because we need to get our price up above both of these averages, and it needs to stabilize there. So they're very, very similar, but there are some differences. I'm just going to take a look at how many days it took from the very bottom to this cross. It was 86 days. So 86 days from the very bottom. The very bottom was here. 86 days was the very day we crossed above both. Very, very interesting. So as far as this market cycle, there are some very similar price action. And honestly, I think we may have probably just carried this out, and we probably would be well on our way, except for we had the merge drama by well, this was the merge drama. This was just a massive bearish day. I forgot the reason why, but yeah, just crazy. A lot of market manipulators and a lot of things going on. But you just have to be patient. These the markets, they move a little slow, but once things line up, things go crazy. But this is interesting. Flipping to yellow on the daily is a big move. And Ethereum's fundamentals have just drastically improved. The market got a little overexcited, plus a little manipulation in there. So that's why we're kind of in the situation that we are. But you can see the structure here is much better. We just need one more close above the 50, and we should be in great shape for Ethereum. But yeah, the only thing we have to be careful of is that this bottom here on Ethereum, 1427. We do not want to close on this candle because otherwise we're getting a pretty ugly descending triangle formation. So we need to stay up here. We closed pretty close to the 100 yesterday, and if we can get anywhere up here, it'll help a lot for a turnaround. By the way, Bitcoin is looking at if we can close like this will help a lot. A pretty tight range and doji candle at the bottom of a big move like this, this can signal a reversal. So the rest of the market is mixed, which is awesome. This is kind of what you want to see. You want to have, there needs to be coins going up and coins going down. Our anchor was one that flipped to the red zone. So even though we cashed out a little profits at the 500%, it just sort of fell apart. So I'm looking to exit the rest of this position. So but that'll be nice and profitable. The rest we're waiting on, but there's lots of life. The other one that we picked up yesterday was Link, and the structure here looks amazing. So you can see how this sideways consolidation is well underway, but yeah, so that's why our 100 is so low. This is what Bitcoin will look like once we get done with some of these real big highs. It's going to start looking a lot more like this, and it'll be a lot easier to be bullish. So, but yeah, this is looking really nice here. The other thing that I wanted to show you is Atom. Atom is killing it. Look at the structure of this thing. Oh man. So we are threatening to close above the 200. And if we're closing at or near this top here, it is just perfection. So yeah, this is going to probably enter in the next week or so, it'll probably start entering a little bit more of a mania phase. So we do not want to be entering coins like this. We want to be looking for our exit, and the exits will come once things get more vertical. So those are looking good. I was really on the fence whether to short Raven yesterday. This one shows a little more information, but it's hard to short something when we haven't seen a green zone, and we don't have a couple of days that are like 20% or higher. But yeah, I pointed out this bearish engulfing candle, and usually that spells some downside. So, but I don't know, the risk reward was just a little off, so did not take this one. But there, from everything else looks fine. We're just kind of waiting for the bleeding to stop over here on Bitcoin and see when we start our next leg up. But yeah, our sideways consolidation is well in play. The 100 is getting very low. There's a lot of good things here, but nothing technical to say that we're out of the woods. So we're still watching and waiting. All right, I hope you guys have a nice weekend and enjoy your Friday. We will talk to you tomorrow.
Thanks for making it to the end of my video. Make sure you keep those trades small. Don't force a trade. Don't get impatient. And if you want to see how all this works, please come over and check me out on the subscription channel at cryptoinfluencers.com. Again, the link is in the description.